Hey everyone, welcome back to the Big Bear and Little Bear channel, and welcome back to episode 3 of Mirror Matchup Madness. Today we're going to be taking on row 3, which is definitely the hardest row in the whole character list. I've not been looking forward to this one because it's going to be rough.
No, me neither. As a refresher, if you don't really know about what's going on, we've already taken on these first 2 rows, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to choose one CPU. We're going row by row. So this first one will be Skezo.
I think it's Skezo, yeah.
Skezo is how I'm going to pronounce it. And we're going to do, me and Big Bear are going to play. I'm O and Big Bear is Squares. I'm going to play Tetris and Big Bear will play Puyo. And we're going to go CPU by CPU with one CPU playing Puyo and one CPU playing Tetris. So we'll do one Puyo Skezo and one Tetris Skezo.
Yep, and today we're going to be taking out line 3. So, starting with Skezo all the way to the demon herself, Miss Accord. Not looking towards that battle, honestly. I'm gonna switch on the hard drop because I will definitely need it. I would say if you thought we were getting off too easy in the first 2 episodes of this, here is your payback for the AIs because they are definitely going to be coming for it this round. But yeah, Skezo, I feel like he's one of those characters I kind of forget is even in this game, honestly. I feel like we never play against him.
Yeah, we hardly ever do.
And it's not that he's like super hard or anything, so it's like, oh, you know, we're scared to play against him or something. It's just, I don't know, I feel like towards the far left of the character list, we like never really venture in that area. Yeah, because that's where a lot of the easy people are, thinking about it, towards the far left. I feel like the right is where things start to get harder, which is funny because the layout of the characters is set to be the Puyo players are to the left while Tetris is to the right. Looks like Tetris Skezo's out. I feel like that the running theme of this episode is going to be the Puyo person is going to almost completely immediately win the match on their first play. That is what a lot of high-level Puyo can do, and I am unfortunately just not at that level where I can do that. But honestly, some of it just feels inhuman. That's something that I would like you guys to do. Just take a look occasionally at some of the AI Puyo players, especially as we get farther down the line, and just watch how fast they place these things, and see if you could keep up with what's coming next and making it go. We won that first round against Skezo. I'd say he's probably one of the ones I'm the least afraid of. I'd say Skezo and probably Sonic are like some of the least issues.
There's one more in this row that is actually fairly easy, and I think she's coming up next. I can't remember her name though.
Oh, I think her name's Allie, the like love one. Or are you talking about Marl? Yeah, Marl's the blonde one who talks about flowers. And I guess learning in the story that Marl and Squares are apparently like partners in some way. I think. Wow. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut myself off there, but yeah, Skezo Puyo just took it hard there. Okay, come on. That is not what I meant at all. I think this is our first more adult joke on this channel. Yeah, it was excellent. Darn it. Yeah. Skezo, not really too much to say. I think it's funny how his sword looks like it's made out of paper when he loses. Because it's just all, like, bent up. Like, bro, you lost in a puzzle game. Why is your sword bent?
He's going like, darn you, with that
Darn
fist.
you.
Alright, so we won against him, which was really no surprise. So now we're off to Marl. And I can't remember. She might be the one where her Puyo actually is.
Oh, that's the dark Marl. I was wondering how you got that, but yeah, it's the alternate voice.
I thought I clicked on the wrong one, that's why I backed out quickly.
Yeah, she, I remember seeing in the story mode, Marl wants battles to be fun. Squares wants them to be, like, basically, like, perfect. Well, I guess he's, like, a perfectionist. And Marl Dark Marl wants battles to be evil. I don't know. I don't really remember very well. It's been a while. But, yeah.
Oh, boy. Well,
yeah,
she's
Marl,
good at Puyo.
Dark Marl also is hitting pretty hard. I'm just ready for the record. Like, our current standings that we have. By the way, if you haven't stayed to the end of the video, I'd suggest you do, especially after this one.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we are definitely both out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Bonk. Yeah. I ended up getting bricked, too. I hate when the full screen doesn't get filled up.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I thought that her Puyo might have been fairly hard, and I guess I was right.
Yeah, let's see, watch her set them compared to me, like, and just... I mean, I'm not saying I'm like a Puyo master or anything, but I feel like I have to think about it more than she does. But either way, I'm getting off course. Do you remember what I was talking about there? That's a little embarrassing. I forgot exactly what I was saying, but I was talking about something Puyo related. Probably. I don't know. I do kind of like the trope of having dark characters for normal, nice characters, so it's kind of cool to see, and I kind of like how her alternate voice, like, changes her costume and everything. I feel like that should be more universal, you know, like, the alternate should change how you look. I'm out, little bear, good luck.
Well, I am definitely going to lose.
Very good.
Oh, I think I was gonna say I'm waiting for the little, like, current standings, which, yeah, if you stay to the end, you'll see that at the end of every episode we're putting our current standings. It's gonna look like a lot of L's in our future. So that is our, what was it, second loss to a CPU in terms of, like, losing the game?
Yes, in terms of losing the whole thing.
Yeah, because we lost against Lemrez. I will continue on Squares. I'm Squares loyal.
Ecolo was the first one that I was sure that we were going to lose to in this one, so we'll see if we actually do.
Which I feel like we will. Ecolo's Puyo is really strong. But if you listen to the Tetris Ecolo, kind of funny, his alternate voice, which we have him set to, is actually all his lines are just played in reverse. So it sounds kind of funny, some of the lines. Also, he is the you cheater, you liar guy, so... Yeah, I've heard those lines so many times. You liar. And then he says, what a fraud, when he gets a big one. But speaking of big ones, I might have something here. Yeah, there we are. That was a counter. I did it, Bear.
I'm still gonna lose, Big Bear.
Darn it. Well, we took out the Puyo one at least. Maybe that'll give you some breathing room for a second. Yeah, Puyo's out. I got a pretty big chain. I completely nullified everything he did and sent it back to him.
I just lost.
Oh boy.
So good luck.
Yeah, I'm worried. Well, to ease the tension, you got new stories to tell a little bit? Any interesting anecdotes?
Well, the one thing I thought of when I thought of Ecolo was I actually thought at first, wow, when we unlocked him, I was like, wow, he looks really cool. Like, the character design looks really cool. I might main him. And then I heard his voice. And then I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he would sound like he does. I feel like they could have gone a lot... I guess creepier is, like, the best term for his voice, you know what I mean? Like, he sounds like a little kid. Like, even his line when you pick him, he says, let's play together. Like, it just... Yeah, it's not intimidating at all. I don't know if that's what they were going for. I am not the game developers, and I have lost. Good game. Man. I'm a little upset because I got that cool comeback hit against the Puyo, but you know what? I will take it. And it looks like we're both going to get an all-clear bonus immediately. Alright, so now I gotta make something work with this all-clear, or else we're gonna really get in it. I feel like all clear bonuses actually don't help me. I feel like if anything, they hurt me because I start panicking. Yeah, he was able to knock back everything I just did.
Oh,
That's,
I'm gonna die.
yeah, that's game. And that is the power of, I guess I actually lived. I'm glad. I was about to put my controller down. Glad I didn't. I still was not able to actually do anything, but you know what? That's fine. But yeah, power of all clear bonus, you basically just say, I don't want to play the game anymore, and you win. But yeah, geez, watching his Puyo, like, at that point, it's crazy how fast they move. Which, oh, if he didn't get that piece down, then you definitely would have knocked out the Puyo there, Little Bear. Good luck. Yeah, he just got a pretty big one there. Yeah, I like the alternate voice for him though, where everything's backwards, but other than that, mid character. Also, his flowers. I don't get that. What is he? You know, he's like a smoky question mark, like with flowers.
I don't know.
All right. Well, who's next? Oh, this is Allie. That's next. She's the one that always talks about love. I remember her Puyo being pretty hard and her Tetris being not really hard.
I thought her Puyo wasn't too bad. I guess we'll see.
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but I thought her Puyo was strong. I don't know. Either way, we're still working. We will finally get the squares versus squares versus squares with O there match this episode. Since squares is finally up in the rotation. Been waiting for him to come up so I can prove who the best squares is. It's probably the AIs. At least with Little Bear, your character's AI is really not that strong. Oh wow, we knocked out the Puyo a lot faster than I thought we would.
Yeah, I thought so.
Where is the love, Little Bear?
Where's the love? Where's the love?
Obviously not here, because we don't love you, you're annoying. Go away.
Got him.
Got him. Destroyed. Annihilated. What a character.
My Tetris round on that one was not very nice.
Oh, come on. I always find it so weird whenever they do the, like, they give you a bunch in a row that are just, like, the same, like, they're just doubles. So it'll be like, oh, you get, like, because there I think I got, like, a red, a blue, and a green. All doubles immediately were, like, my first three. And, I feel like in that I like to set myself up a bit in terms of, like, just moving them all next to each other and then making something work out of that. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't really get me anything, and here's one of those that doesn't really get me anything times. In fact, I've spent the entirety of this beginning, well, the entirety from the beginning, just trying to set something up, but I keep popping whatever I'm setting up, and yeah, there's Puyo Alley out of the way. I guess, yeah, she was a lot easier than I thought she was. But okay, so that is 2 wins, 2 losses so far?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Let's check the character screen. Yep, because... Yep, on to Sonic. Sonic. Also, his alternate voice is probably the worst one in the game, I would say, because it barely changes anything. I think he just has, like, a couple different lines and that's it. But then again, Sonic is extremely mid, so there we are. There's the certified Big Bear hot take moment of this episode. Maybe I'll make that a thing. Alright, there we are. Moving on through getting these people taken care of. I am hoping that we'll be able to beat Sonic, because we trash talking him so much. I am almost out. That is not good. I believe the kids call that lame. Speaking of lame, Sonic. You You know what? Even though I lost, I will still trash this. I don't get him, honestly. I don't get the games. I've tried playing them before. It just feels, all of them feel so jank. Have you ever played a Sonic game before?
Me? No.
You just run really fast, and like that's the gameplay. Honestly, like it's weird. And the problem is that half the time you're running so fast, you can't really figure out what's going on. A lot of the times you're just going so fast, or like the game won't load properly or something. Because like the Sonic team, they're known as a joke for a reason. They're not very good at making games that actually work. You would think like after Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey that like Sonic would have had something like really good, but their answer was Sonic Forces. And the most interesting part of Sonic Forces was it basically let you create a fanfiction OC to play as the whole game. And then I remember there's a part in it I saw in a video where like Sonic is like captured by all the like the previous enemies. Yeah, in Puyo they actually made him strong, but then again, this is a Sega game, he's a Sega mascot, they're not gonna make him suck. But, yeah, there's a part where he gets, like, kidnapped, and he's being, like, tortured by these people, and he's basically just like, whoa, what's a guy gotta do to get a chili dog around here? And it's like, it doesn't make him seem, like, cool in the face of danger, it just makes him seem like an idiot that doesn't know what's going on. Speaking of Chili Dog, I knew somebody who has a hedgehog named Chili Dog. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Can you tell?
No, I can't.
Am I making it too obvious? I like a bit of subtlety in my takes. Nuance, make the people have to think about it. Why did we just destroy them that round? What?
I got a huge combo.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, thank you.
You are welcome.
It's funny seeing Sonic lose. Just like he's lost almost every single game awards he's ever been in. Mario for life. That's all I'm saying. Catch us at the Mario movie, because we will be there opening night. Because we're true fans and stans, but we do not like Chris Pratt. For the most part,
I don't have a personal problem with Chris Pratt, so I don't know where that came from.
I don't know. I feel like it's popular to hate Chris Pratt. Christian Patrick. Is his name like? It's just Christopher Pratt. I feel like.
No.
I don't know. Now that jeez, is this episode going to be called "What's Chris Pratt's Real Name"? Just like the previous one, Draco Malfoy. Which now I know his name is Tom Felton.
And you almost
said it wrong.
Tom
Yeah.
Fiddleton.
Tom Fiddle. Just like the devil went down to Georgia.
And I was thinking like Tom Riddle.
Tom Riddle. Oh my goodness. It all makes sense. He should have played Pokemon.
I think he was a little young.
Can you imagine in Sorcerer's Stone on the back? Oh, spoilers for a book that came out in the 90s, by the way. But can you imagine if in the back of Quirrell's turban, it was just him as a little kid?
I mean, I just...
That would have been funny. So, how do you feel about Sonic as a character? Yeah.
I don't have a problem with them, but...
And we beat him, heck yeah. Sorry for that loud clap. I'm just happy we beat him.
Yeah, Big Bear always claps like that, and then he does like a whole body shake after he beats somebody or something that he didn't think he was gonna beat.
Oh yeah, you should see me play Elden Ring. Which, by the way, super fun. I would post Elden Ring content, but I am not entertaining enough in that game. Also, Feli? How's her name pronounced?
I don't know. I think that if we can beat her, it'll be barely.
Not barely. We have a stuffed bear named Barely. He's cute. But, I feel like she is probably like my backup main. If I'm ever feeling like I'm just tired of like hearing Squares' voice, then I'll switch to her on the alternate voice. That's where Little Bear and I disagree. I like the alternate voice for her more, where it sounds more raspy. And Little Bear prefers her normal voice where she sounds extremely bored.
I like her normal voice because I feel like she's supposed to be kind of like the I'm too cool for this teenager, because pretty much everybody in this game is kids.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of them are school people, except for like Squares, who I think is like one of those looks like he's like 20 but is actually a 6 million year old immortal being kind of thing. A lot of Japanese media does that. They'll be like, oh, look at this 13-year-old girl who's actually a 2,000-year-old vampire. Because, you know, Squares is best girl. You know, I was thinking, I don't know if this is something you'd be interested in there, but I was thinking we could do like might do like a bit of a playthrough of some like horror game or something. I think that could be fun. Just because with horror games, Little Bear is not a fan of jump scares at all. So for the most part, she pretty much does not like them. But there's been a couple of them that we've played that we like together. I think it's kind of I think it'd be interesting. I don't know, we might save it for like a Halloween special or something, which I know is quite a bit off. But still, it's always good to have an idea. And honestly, there wasn't too much to say about her. Yeah, we kind of beat her pretty easily, pretty handily.
A lot easier than I thought.
I was just about to say that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Alright, moving on. Now this is where
Dark
things are gonna
Prince.
start getting pretty impossible.
Yeah, Dark Prince, who, little known fact about him, also alternate voice, awful for him. It's silly. But I absolutely love Persona 5, and Xander Mobius, the guy who voices the main character, Joker. Technically, I was gonna say his actual name. Anyway, he voices Dark Prince, actually. And I thought that was really cool when I saw that. And then the next person we're going to play against, X, who is played by Matt Mercer. And Matt Mercer is Yusuke in Persona 5, as well as So, very popular voice actors back to back. They are also extremely hard fights, as you can see. Not very much we can compare. It looks pretty cool though. I still like Joker's design more though. But yeah, also his Japanese name is literally Satan. Like, that is... The Japanese name for things go like super hard sometimes. Like, my favorite is the Bullet Bill, which is just called a killer in Japanese. And the Bonsai Bill, the like really big ones, are just called Magnum Killers, which is like, that is such a cool name. Like, it's like, it doesn't need to go that hard, but it does. Also, did you see that thing that was like, I don't get why people say that this like composer didn't have to go that hard with the music, and it's like, yes, they literally did, it's their job. Like, but okay, that's insert Looney Tunes, that's all folks here, because that was the end of that. So, you guys saw how that went? That's pretty much the rest of these four is going to be like that. Next is X. And X is cool. He's got suspenders, which I don't like his design very much.
Looks like it's my turn.
Also, his voice,
Looks like it's my turn.
very aggressive on the alternate voice. I remember I was reading, when I was editing the last video, I remember when we wanted to talk about Clug's alternate voice, we ended up being quiet for the selection for him, and then immediately talked over him. Like, his actual line. He was saying somewhere like, oh, we wanted you guys to listen to that, and then we cut off the audio. Yeah, I thought that was silly. It was a little unintentional audio thing. In the editing, I tried to make it a bit cleaner so you could hear it better, but it was fun. In like the raw footage, you're completely talking over what we actually wanted you guys to hear. But yeah, I like X. I think he's cool. I don't remember what his whole backstory is. Like, a little bit, but yeah, he's just awesome. These characters in the third row, pretty much all of them are ones you unlock via like finishing the story missions. Other than that, they're normally the rows only like I think like Sonic, Felly or Flay.
Thank you. That was fun.
But I think like yeah, but like X and Squares and Miss Accord, and they're all actually I don't think Miss Accord is now I think about it. I think she was DLC, and the version we have had all the DLC in it. I believe Sonic was also DLC. Which, I mean, you can tell it was DLC, because that was Yep, that's the end. At least I got to place my purple.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, X is... He's strong. He even says it in his little thing. He says, it's not that you're weak, it's just that I'm ridiculously strong. And now we get all the squares is. All these square. Oh my goodness, this is like the perfect reference to Dragon Ball Z Bridge. All these squares make a circle, and O is a circle.
Wow.
That is an underground reference. There, only the real ones know that. Tap like if you got that reference.
Apparently I'm not a real one, because I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh, come on! That reminds me of the thing the other day. Real hours, tap like if you will.
Harmonic box. How's that?
Are you up?
Tetrahedron. Harmonic
Tap
box.
like?
Right. How's that? Impossible. Impossible. Tetrahedron.
Wait, then how are we talking?
Tetrahedron. How's that? Harmonic box.
It's a slow conversation.
How's that? Tetrahedron.
Mr. Squares, you're not supposed to beat me, I'm supposed to win. Mr. Square.
Well, your circle's out. Good luck, Square.
Darn. This reminds me of,
Tetrahedron. How's that?
because I know you were a lot similar to me.
This is the
And you might have been in the honors class, but did you in school read the Washingtons go to Birmingham? I just remember there's like a line in that where like the one guy's his like brother calls him a jive square. And I always thought that was like the funniest thing because I've never heard that before. He's like, oh, you're such a jive square. I'm like, man, what an insult. There's no coming back from that one. Somebody hits you with a jive square, you might as well pack it up. Oh, there, the screen shaking hurts my head. I need to contact the
I was getting line after line after line too, and it was still insta-killed me.
Yeah, he's way too hard. Alright, well, we're almost finished up with line 3. Here it is. The big bad.
The hardest in the game.
Miss Accord. Honestly, I don't even, like, see the point in us trying.
You just have to see it to believe it.
Watch Miss Accord's Puyo. That's really the one you need to see. And just... She starts off kind of slow. But then it just immediately, once she like hits a certain point, she just like gets this massive speed boost. And it's just game at that point. Is she toying with us? She went for like a one pop just to mess with us. And then the worst part is that her Tetris isn't even bad either. She just like, I think, I know, character-wise, she's a teacher. So, yeah, that's why she's really hard. But like, yeah, she just, there's just no way to beat her, honestly. But this brings me to that other series we were possibly talking about, the Everyone versus Miss Accord thing, which I think we might end up doing, because I think it'd be a funny little series, just to see how long it takes us to beat her. But yeah, so, finishing up, I'm just gonna try to at least get, you know what, I'm gonna go for a 2 top. Let's see if I can do it. There we go, I got a 2 top. I'm excited. Basically the best in this game. Wait, what? Wait, what? We beat one? I didn't realize she was that high up. Okay, yeah, we definitely
well, we beat her
have to...
point. We might actually
Yeah, I
beat
know.
her.
That's what I was saying. Whoa, okay. I swear, this whole time we're hyping her up, and then she ends up losing. Like, Miss Accord, you were supposed to be better than this. And this is our first take of this. This is not like, we didn't like grind out takes to win against her. I was completely fine with us going up and just losing. Just because I was expecting it when we first started this series. I think we mentioned it like in the first episode that we were going to lose against her. Honestly, I'm not even that mad. I will take a win against at least her player if we don't win this one.
Well, you're talking a big talk, but there's no guarantee we're gonna win.
Well, no, I'm just saying I will take the fact that we just beat her Puyo. Like, not even like we didn't beat a Tetris or anything, but we just beat the Puyo. I'll take that at least. Which we did. She can't take that from me. I mean, yeah, we're hitting pretty hard though. I don't know. It might be possible. The dream is alive. I mean, and if so, then Miss Accord has been confirmed as the hardest AI, and we can give it to Ringo, the true Chad final boss. Not to spoil the final boss of this adventure, but all I'm saying is the AIs have a hard difficulty. I swear, we lost, like, we lost a round to the stupid dog with the name AI. But we're gonna hopefully beat Miss Accord. That is insane.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she decided she didn't want to lose. Oh no. Don't count us out yet, though, fellas. This is still, technically, we are slowly making progress. This is the Puyo equivalent of World War I trench warfare. We are taking an inch by inch, but eventually we will make it. Yeah, I think we're about to get her. Yeah, we got her.
We beat
yeah.
Miss Accord!
I know we only beat her on one round, but man, I will take that. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
That's why I was scared. Oh no. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching this part of Mirror Matchup Madness. It's been fun. It's been great. We love and appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. That's the end. Miss Accord, please play us out. Okay, actually, I was being dramatic for no reason. I think me going for my all clear kind of countered a bit of hers. So I will take that, because it at least gives us a chance. But yeah, honestly, I feel like that's the strategy. You knock out the Puyo, you cut off the head of the snake. And this snake, this snake, it might actually die. Oh my goodness, this is not how I expected this to go at all. I am like, I have the dumbest smile on my face right now that we actually beat Miss Accord! Oh my goodness! Oh, I'm peeking the mic so hard, but I am not even mad. We beat Miss Accord. the hardest AI in the game.
Woo!
Wow, okay. Smash like for that one, guys. That was miss a chord right there. Oh, I'm so happy. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that ending was pretty exciting for you guys, because it was for us. I was not expecting that to be the end. I am so excited to edit that end card, to have a big W on her face. But yeah, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, we are going to be taking on row 4. And row 4 definitely will have a lot less losses, and I can guarantee that. So yeah, well, I thank you guys so much for watching again, as always. Make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye from Big Bear.
And bye from Little Bear.